Hi, we're going to do a demonstration of installing the Stewart Farm year-round insulation system for beehives. And I'm going to do one side of one box. We'll see how long it takes. And we start out with a piece of 3/4 inch foam board. We pick up our pattern, which is really just a side of an unassembled super. And then, I'll turn that so you can see what I'm doing. Just take our utility knife, cut down the side like that, cut the other side off. I use plenty of cardboard underneath it so that I won't dull my utility knife anymore as I go past the foam board. Catch the two ends. If it's a little bit long, it's probably not going to be a problem, and you'll see why when we get near the end here. Now, when I did this, I did it with the printed side up because I want that against the wood just for aesthetics. I'd rather not have it showing, but there's a plastic coating on here, and I pull it off of the side that's going to go against the super. And then I'll grab the super here, put that against there, kind of line it up. Oh, we're going to need a cleat to hold it on, so why don't I set that aside, find some wood here. We need about a foot. If you use 1x2s by 8 foot long and just cut all the cleats to 12 inches, that should work. Of course, if you have a power saw, it's going to go quicker, but if you don't, you'll see how long this is going to take. Our super back over here with the insulation, line it up. Now it's a little bit over the edge on one side here, but that's not going to be a problem. I'll take care of that afterwards. Grab a couple of 2-inch exterior screws. Recess it just slightly under the surface of the wood there. And these cleats are long enough that you shouldn't be hitting the recessed handle in the super, so you get a good solid connection. So that part of it is done. I left the plastic coating on the surface here. And now to finish it off, and this isn't absolutely necessary, we can take our knife and shave off a little bit extra if there was too much on here. But the other thing I like to do is I like to finish it off with the propane tank, a torch, melting this plastic onto the surface and actually melting the surrounding edge here, which will kind of smooth it out, and it makes sort of a tough coating on it. It melts the surface a little bit. Now I'll do the finished surface here. Just lightly to melt that plastic. If you don't melt it on there, you could take it off ahead of time, or if you leave it on, it'll probably come off in the weather. That should do it. One side is done, and that took about 4.5 minutes. So a full super. Let's say 5 minutes per side, 20 minutes per super. If you have 4 supers in a a hive, or even 5. Let's say it's 80 or 100 minutes to do a full hive. And then, of course, a little bit extra time for cutting the top and the bottom pieces. So that's about it. Thank you.